on this installment of In-Depth Adventures.
This trip is all about the sharks.
We are on a liveaboard in Cuba, spending a week diving in the Jardines de la Reina, the Gardens of the Queen.
You're in untouched waters. This is what the Caribbean looked like some 30 years ago.
Every dive, we are surrounded by sharks and other sea life on these pristine reefs.
The diving here is just
Jardines de la Reina.
Jardines de la Reina. Jardines de la Reina.
De la Reina.
De la Reina. Reina.
Reina. Queen.
Jardines de la Reina. This is the Gardens of the Queen, or Jardines de la Reina. The theme of this trip and all the dives is sharks.
I'm here with my friends Butch and Daniela, and Jim, who's leading the trip. So, first things first, getting there. We flew into the Camagüey airport, then took a bus about 3 hours to meet the boat. It's Cuba, so yes, there is a little extra paperwork to do coming here as an American, but it's very easy. Here's my cabin. One porthole. Got the water right there. It's a little rocky right now, but got my own shower. Toilet.
There he is, Mark with his cup of coffee, up to catch the sunrise. Here we go. Up at 6:30 every morning for the sunrise. She's a beauty. The boat we are on is called the Jardines Avalon 3.
The Garden of the Queen is an archipelago with many keys where you can find many things. Well, normally people come here to see sharks.
When I got invited on this trip, the reason why I came was they said, hey, you're gonna see sharks on every dive. We see Caribbean reef sharks, we're seeing nurse sharks, we're seeing silky sharks.
This is actually a cool list of fish species we're counting. Right there. See, my name's right there. I'm responsible for counting remoras, which is pretty easy because they stick to the sharks. So when I see sharks, I start counting remoras.
Testing. Perfect. Oh yeah. I'm like holding this over the edge here. It's not very smart. I don't know why I'm doing that. So we just got done our first dive of the entire trip. Number one, first dive, got in the water, looked down, there was already sharks. At one point, there was like 6 or 7 Caribbean reef sharks just swimming around us. They followed us the whole dive. I honestly, I don't even remember what the reef looked like or anything because I was just looking at the sharks the whole time, but yeah. Oh, it was perfect, it was great. Do you want to add anything?
No, I'm for now.
Come on, tell me your story. One almost bumped into you. Tell the camera.
They ran into the camera, and I'm sure you'll see the pictures. And
You're right here, I see him right there. It's coming this way. Coming right towards this boat here. He just zoomed.
water. Say hi. There he is.
Yeah. One of them zoomed that way. Here comes another one up right there. There he is.
I have a lot of Cuban friends actually, so they always talk about Cuba being beautiful, and especially the marine life did not disappoint. And the corals here too, they're just awesome. They're vibrant colors, they're just beautiful.
A lot of little fish.
A lot of little fish. Not a lot of big sharks.
The main thing that is different here is that you're in untouched waters. This is what the Caribbean looked like some 30 years ago. They started a mooring program here. All the moorings you see around the Caribbean started here in Cuba long, long ago. So they haven't dropped anchors on these reefs for some 60 odd years on that. So they're absolutely beautiful, pristine. The fact that it is way out in nowheresville, basically, the archipelago that is 60 miles south of the island is out of the main currents throughout the Caribbean, so it doesn't bring in stuff from other islands, and it's far enough off of Cuba itself that it doesn't bring anything from there. So the life that you get and the clarity of the water, the purity of the water, if you want, it makes it what the Caribbean looked like some 30 years ago. There is not a dive that you don't have sharks swimming around you. And in some cases, there's a dozen sharks swimming around you.
If you don't see a shark, you're in the wrong place. We also see the grouper Lola. She's a Goliath grouper. She's adorable, very friendly.
Lola is a Goliath grouper. She's about maybe half the size of a small car.
One surprise was Lola. I didn't know we were going to see that grouper. We actually saw her one day, I think. Was that her that you saw that first day? Yeah. We saw Lola one day at the end of a dive, and none of us had air left except Daniela. So she got a little moment with Lola, but we made a specific dive later to go back and see her, and she's very friendly.
I was just about to do some talking on camera, but now these guys showed up. Dude, it is hot up there. Are you barefoot? It's like, wait till you get to the roof. You're gonna be burning your feet. Just be careful.
Yeah, no, that's what I was just contemplating.
That's why I'm standing on this rope. Here's Butch over here, evening out those tan lines.
It's all even, it's just white.
On this boat, the way it works is we are split up into two groups. Each group gets on smaller dive boats for the diving, and all of our gear stays on those. We do 2 dives in the morning and 2 dives in the afternoon. There were also a couple of other side adventures. We took a boat to a small island where we got to meet the local inhabitants. These are hutia, large rodents that live in the Caribbean. They are very curious and very cute.
He's going right up to it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's cool.
We also attempted to swim with a crocodile.
But that didn't go quite as we planned it.
Don't worry, you can do whatever you want. You're not going to bother us.
Edit me out.
Yeah. That's Carla. We did try to go see the crocodile. I actually can't remember if I even got any video of it. I know that when I did get in the water with it, it disappeared. It swam away. Got scared. But that's another reason why I have to come back, because I do want to film the crocodile.
You want a little tiny crocodile or a great big crocodile?
I want the big crocodile. The one we saw was tiny.
Crew is astounding. They take care of all your needs on this boat, so you pretty much don't need for anything. They will take care of it all for you.
If anyone wants to go on a liveaboard and see sharks, I would totally recommend this. The diving is so easy. Like everything is done for you. You get on the boat, you do your nitrox check, and that's pretty much it. They do everything else. I mean, your gear is taken care of. They switch your tanks. Actually, they don't even switch your tanks. You have the same tank all week and they just refill it on the boat. You really don't have to do anything other than, you grab your camera. They have really nice camera tables to set up your gear.
You know what? There's lights underneath it.
Oh, one random thing. While we were hanging out on the top deck one evening, we noticed something strange in the sky. None of us had service or Wi-Fi, but we later found out it was a SpaceX rocket that exploded.
That is a meteor.
It's a meteor with a ring.
Yeah, it might be a meteor.
Overall, the diving out here is amazing. The sea life is abundant and the reefs are pristine. Again, this boat is the Jardines Avalon 3. There are only a few liveaboards that are allowed to operate out here, and they all belong to the Avalon fleet. If you're a shark enthusiast and Cuba wasn't on your radar, I would highly recommend this trip.
I would definitely recommend to be advanced and also nitrox certified because you're doing repetitive dives for the nitrox, of course. Advanced because some of the dives you are going down to 90 feet. So at least this way you can enjoy the dives with the other people as well. But the basic profile, it's about 65 to 70, and some dives deeper, up to 90. There's a lot of paperwork, so as long as you have the paperwork in order, but it's definitely worth it.
Cuba is not to be missed. A lot of people don't think of Cuba when they think of the Caribbean. However, it's the largest island in the Caribbean. It is an enormous sized island, and it has beautiful, beautiful waters around it. So don't be afraid to come to Cuba. The people are the friendliest you're gonna encounter. They love to show you their world.
It is so cool here. It is, I will be back. I want to come back. I want to be part of this boat crew. I just want to live here. I'm coming back.
We care about this beautiful place. It's a place where it's like in a small paradise. It's a paradise.